So welcome back students. So in the last video I explained about the introduction to joint venture. So what is joint venture, definition of joint ventures, and differences between joint venture and partnership and consignment, and also accounting treatments, how to make the journal, how to prepare the journal entries, and how to prepare ledger accounts when separate books are maintained by the co-venturers. So to brief it, joint venture means it is a temporary agreement between two parties. So maybe it is a temporary agreement between two parties who wishes to distribute the profit among themselves at the end of a period, and it is for a joint venture is for a short period of time, and also whatever the profit it is, that will be distributed among the partners. So here the partners in joint ventures are called as co-ventures, right? So as we all know, we'll be studying about when the separate set of books are maintained. So I'll be teaching you about preparation of journal entries. So when separate set of books are maintained means journal entries will be three kinds of journal entries we are supposed to prepare. So one is joint venture account, co-ventures account, and joint bank account, right? So coming on to the first problem over here. So first problem given here, Sunil and Vimal entered into a joint venture sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. So here Sunil and Vimal is a co-ventures. Co-ventures, they are partners or parties in a joint ventures. So they are sharing the profit in the ratio of 3:2. Sunil contributed 1,20,000 and Vimal contributed 1,60,000. So even joint venture is prepared, even joint venture agreement is done for some kind of purpose, for some objectives. So at that time the cash need to be introduced by the co-venturers. So for any kind of business, for any kind of whatever the activity it might be, the cash is very much important. The who will be providing the cash? The co-venturers will be providing the cash. The amount contributed by them were deposited in a joint bank account. So where will the account go? In every bank will be having a bank account. Every company will be having a bank account. So whatever the business it is, the bank account is compulsory. So in joint venture also the bank account, that is joint bank account, will be prepared. That is joint bank account will be opened. Next, and where the money will be transferred. So how much they have contributed? 1,20,000 by Sunil and 1,60,000 by Vimal. Next, they brought goods for cash, rupees 2 lakh rupees, that is rupees 2 lakh. So here one more thing I want to explain you over here. So here anything purchases, so if in other kind of companies means it is any kind of incorporated company means any purchase of goods will be considered as assets, right? So purchase of goods will be considered, that goods may be considered as assets, that may be of fixed assets or current assets. But in joint venture the purchase of goods will be considered as expenses. Here the goods which has been purchased will not be considered as assets in joint venture. Because why is that? Means joint venture is particularly for short period of time, right? So here we can't consider that as an asset, and at the end that whatever it is, it takes lot of time selling it, and it is only for short period of time. So why any kind of expenses, any kind of purchase of goods will be considered as expenses. Done. So next, and from Sunil 80,000. So one thing, see, they brought the goods for cash 2 lakh rupees means they brought means both of them are bringing, they means, right? So if both of them are bringing and any person's name is not given means it is considered that expenses, that goods which has been brought is from joint bank. So the amount in joint bank account is used for purchasing these goods. Next, and then they are given from Sunil 80,000. So here they are given, so Sunil has brought the goods worth of 80,000. So 2 lakh rupees goods has been brought from joint bank account amount, and Sunil has also contributed that is goods of 80,000. Done. So they paid for carriage 14,000, rent 4,000, insurance 6,000, and other expenses 8,000 from joint bank account, where they are paying from joint bank account. All the goods were sold for 3,60,000. Next, prepare necessary ledger account assuming separate set of books are maintained. So here separate set of books or maintainments the business. Here Sunil and Vimal may be having some other business outside also. Other than this joint venture, they may be doing some other business also. So they can't merge all this joint venture and also their own business also. So why? This is they are maintaining separate set of business, that is separate set of books of accounts for the purpose of joint venture. So yes, I'll be seeing about show. I'll see here it is a given information. So I have written already. The co-ventures are Sunil and Vimal. Profit sharing ratio 3:2. What is the Sunil's contribution? 1,20,000. Vimal contribution 1,60,000. Goods purchased is 2 lakh rupees. That is, as I said earlier, it is considered as expenses. Next is goods purchased by Sunil 80,000. Expenses paid by joint bank is carriage 14,000, rent 4,000, insurance 6,000, other expenses 8,000. Next sales is 3,60,000. So now we are supposed to prepare the journal ledger accounts in the books of Sunil and Vimal. So what kind of ledger account we will be preparing? One is joint venture account, one co-ventures account and joint bank account. This joint venture account is a nominal account which is prepared for the purpose of knowing profit or loss in this kind of joint venture. So this joint venture, is it profit for Sunil and Vimal or it is a loss from Sunil and Vimal? We will be finding out in joint venture account. So this co-ventures account is similar to the capital account of the partners. And then next coming to joint bank account, that is a similar kind of bank account which we will be preparing in all the type of things. All the companies will prepare bank account. This joint bank account is also same. So next here is first thing is we are supposed to prepare the joint venture account. See here, I'll be showing how to here. So this is the format of joint venture account. So I'll be showing on the credit side first. So what it is there? By joint bank account, sales are sale or income received. So if any sale has been made by this joint venture, so in this joint venture account, in this joint venture, if any sales has been recorded, means we are supposed to write it on a credit side. So all the incomes, this is revenue side, this is expenses side. Okay, so any kind of sales has been made means we should record on a credit side of joint venture account. So in the question we have sales worth of 3,60,000. Where bill recording? Here particulars rupees. So first thing, by joint bank account, sales has been made. Joint bank account, what is this? Sale. So how much is the sale value? 3,60,000. Done. So next what is there? So next is co-ventures account. So what this co-ventures account, what is this entry means for? So for example, what happens, this co-ventures, so take for example, if Sunil or Vimal has considered to take some part of goods. So here sale value they are given 3,60,000. For example, 3 lakh rupees was sold, sales has been made and 60,000 has been taken from some person, Vimal. So that time we will be writing here. So by Vimal's account, this co-venture, who has taken the sale, who has considered the sale, who has taken over the sales, who has taken over the goods, that person's name will be written and the value will be written over here. So in this sum they are not given anything kind of that is goods taken over by the particular co-venturers. So there is no need to write that. So next is here, this is the co-ventures account. If a loss on joint venture means we will be writing here. So we still don't know this balancing figure. Let's write it on the debit side first. So next coming on to the debit side. So what is there in the debit side? To co-ventures account, that is assets or many stocks or assets introduced by co-venturers. So any kind of purchases made, means we are supposed to write here. Any stock or assets which has been introduced means we should write here. So that is by the co-ventures. Any assets introduced by co-ventures means that is recorded over here. So in the question they are given, what is that? The goods purchased by Sunil. So that person is giving the assets, right? Assets introduced by co-venturers will be written. So Sunil has given the assets worth of 80,000, that need to be written here. So who is giving the assets? To particulars rupees to Who is the co-venture who is giving the assets? That is Sunil account. How much value of assets is giving? 80,000. Done. Okay, I hope you have been understood over here. So next is any kind of expenses paid by co-venturers. So expenses has been paid. So expenses, relating to expenses, they are not said that Sunil has been paid the wages of Sunil has been paid the carriage of 14,000 and or Vimal has been paid the rent of 4,000 and all. So they said they have been paid by joint bank account, so no expenses. But one more thing you are supposed to think, and no co-ventures. So this is no co-ventures account. Any co-venture has not paid for expenses by his own pocket, but they have paid the expenses by the joint bank account. So see here, expenses has been paid by joint bank account. So I'll be writing to joint bank account. So here the expenses are paid through the bank account. So we need to enter over here to joint bank account. So what are all the expenses written given over here? Carriage of 14,000. Carriage 14,000. Next is rent worth of 4,000. Insurance 6,000. Other expenses worth of 8,000. So when we add all those things, the value will be 32,000. Done. So here next what we have, by two co-ventures account profit, we are supposed to see if it credit side is more or debit side is more. So before that, here one more thing is there. So goods has been purchased, so that is also expenses. We need to enter that one also, right? We need to write that also. So any expenses, any kind of purchase of goods is also considered as expenses. So how we will be paying the expenses? To joint bank account. So how much is the worth of goods purchased? 2 lakh rupees. So we have been understood with this much. So this is all about. So next you are supposed to see credit side is more or debit side is more. So here in this problem 3,60,000, and when we add all those things, the value will be 2 lakh rupees plus 32,000 plus 80,000. So it is 3,12,000. This is 3,06,000. So now credit side is more and debit side is less. That time when the debit side is less, it is profit on joint venture. So what happens? It is a joint profit on joint venture means, so here profit on joint venture to co-ventures account, to co-ventures account. So who are the co-ventures? That is Sunil and Vimal. So whatever the profit has been earned, we are supposed to give it for both of them, right? So we are supposed to see what is the profit, total profit. 3,60,000 minus 3,12,000 is 48,000 is the profit. So this 48,000 need to be distributed among Vimal and Sunil and Vimal. So what is the profit sharing ratio? That is 3:2. So 48,000 into 3 by 5. So next is 48,000 into 2 by 5. So what is the value? 48,000 into 3 by 5 will be, that is 28,800 is the profit given for Sunil, and for Vimal 48,000 into 2 by 5, 19,200 is the profit given to Vimal. So this is all about joint venture account. So hope you have been understood with this much. So total on the both the sides. Done. So next what is the account we need to prepare? We need to prepare, what is that? Co-ventures account. We need to prepare co-ventures account means that is a partner's account or a parties in and this joint ventures account. So here particulars, who are the co-venturers? Sunil, Vimal. Particulars, Sunil and Vimal. Done. So next coming on to what and all the things we need to write on. So next on the credit side, what will be entering? So next by joint bank account cash introduced. So any cash given by the co-venturers for the purpose of starting of this joint venture means we need to write here. So here this Sunil has contributed 1,20,000, Vimal has contributed 1,60,000. We need to enter over here. That is by joint bank account. So how much is contributed by Sunil? 1,20,000. By Vimal 1,60,000. Done. So next is by joint ventures account, sale or goods introduced. So now goods has been introduced. If any co-ventures has been introduced goods means we need to write that. So here Sunil has introduced the goods. Sunil has given the goods, right? So Sunil has given the goods worth of 80,000. That need to be written over here. So sale or goods introduced. We are supposed to any goods introduced by the co-venturers need to be written here. So that is by joint ventures account. That is goods introduced by, who has introduced the goods, who has given the goods for the company. Sunil has given the goods for the company worth of 80,000. Only in the Sunil's column will be writing that, in the Vimal's column nil. So next is there. Next is expenses paid. So if any co-ventures, if Sunil or Vimal is paying any kind of expenses from his own pocket means that need to be written here. So but here the Sunil or Vimal is not paying any expenses from his own pocket, so no need to write that. So next is joint ventures account, profit transferred. So here the profit has been given for them, right? It is a profit on, that is profit on joint venture, right? So that need to be recorded by joint venture account, that is profit. So what is the profit given for Sunil? That was 28,800. 28,800. And then for Vimal it is 19,200. Done. So this much only. So next what we have, this is the balancing figure, we will see later. So next is joint ventures account, sale or any income received. So if the co-ventures has received any goods or something from this joint venture, if the co-venture has decided to take some goods means we need to enter here. If a co-venture has received any income from joint venture means we need to enter over here. Other than profit, if any extra income is earned means we will be recording here. But in this question they are not given that the co-venture has taken the goods from the joint venture for worth of this much or something like that. It is not mentioned, so I will not be given written anything. So next is joint venture account, loss transfer. So if it is in joint ventures account, if it is a credit side means it is a loss on joint venture, but it is on debit side, so there is no loss on joint venture, so no need to write that. So next is by joint bank account, balancing figure. So as it is, we will be writing the balancing figure. So 1,20,000 plus 80,000 plus 28,800, it will be 2,28,000. 2,28,800. So on the other side it is 1,79,200. So credit side is more. So 2,28,800. This is 2,28,800, and next this is 1,79,200. So as usual, this is to joint bank account that need to be transferred for joint bank account. Transferred. So this is balancing figure. So there is nothing, we need to write the same. So this much of value need to be transferred for joint bank account. So this is 1,79,200. So this is all about co-ventures account. Remember to write debit and credit always. Don't forget writing that. So next what is this we need to prepare? We need to prepare the joint bank account, right? So coming on to the joint bank account. Joint bank account need to be prepared. So joint bank account. So there it comes, particulars as it is, rupees, particulars, rupees. Then coming on to this. So next here on this side, by joint ventures account. So here we need to write down any kind of expenses paid. So according to this, in this here in the joint venture, we know we pay two kinds of expenses, right? One is for regular expenses that incurs in a joint venture, and other one is that is purchase, as this is purchases, right? So we know we had two kinds of expenses. So what we'll be writing here, by joint venture account, by joint venture account, this is purchase. First we'll be writing for purchase 2 lakh rupees worth of purchases, and then one other one is normal expenses which incurred in joint venture. So joint venture account, that is expenses, that is total it is of 32,000. So all that expenses, these things, all the expenses we wrote over here. Done. So this is surplus, this is balancing figure. For before that I'll coming on to the debit side. So to co-ventures account, that is cash introduced or cash contributed, yes, they have contributed. So what is that? To co-ventures account, Sunil has contributed. How much value Sunil has contributed? 1,20,000, and then Vimal has contributed, that is 1,60,000. So what is the value that has been, that need to be written here? That is of 2,80,000. So next coming on to what is there, by joint venture account, sales or income received. So sale has been made over here, right? Sales has been made here, so that need to be entered to joint venture account, to joint venture account. So what is the sale value? That is 3,60,000. So next coming on to, we left this surplus. So what is this surplus? Means the profit which they, next is surplus value. So what is the surplus given here? This is the surplus that need to be transferred, right? Where we have transferred, that is for joint bank account. So surplus value we need to write it here. So debit side surplus value will be writing here. So by co-ventures account, co-venturers account, this is co-venturers account. What is the surplus value of Sunil? The surplus value of Sunil is 2,88,800, and surplus value of Vimal is 1,79,200. So it will be totally of 4,08,000. 4,08,000. So one more thing you need to understand, every time this account will be, should get tallied, right? So it is a normal joint bank account. All the incomes will be written on the debit side, all the expenses will be written on the credit side. So all the expenses which we need to pay, this will be written on the credit side. So why is that? Means, as you all know, bank is a real account. Real account, what is the rule of real account? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. So now we need to pay this much of value for the Sunil and Vimal. So every time this bank account should get tallied. So it is 6,40,000. 6,40,000. So this is all about problem number first problem. So next coming on to next problem. Here is the problem. Here is the question. So Anita and Sunita entered a joint venture. So they entered into a joint venture, sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 3:2. They opened a joint bank account into which Anita deposited 2 lakhs and Sunita 1 lakh. The payments from the joint bank accounts. So payment from joint bank account, wages 50,000, manufacturing expenses 1,70,000. Administration expenses 36,000. So Anita paid rupees 1,40,000 for the purchase of goods, and Sunita paid 18,000 for conveyance charges. So Anita paid for purchase of goods, and here Sunita has paid for some expenses. The goods were sold at 6 lakh, and the balance of goods valued at 24,000 were taken over by Sunita. Prepare ledger account when separate set of books is maintained. Done. So here is the written given. what are all given here. So co-venture is Anita and Sunita, profit sharing ratio 3:2, contribution Anita 2 lakh, Sunita 1 lakh, payment from joint bank accounts. So payments from joint bank accounts, right? Wages, manufacturing expenses and administration expenses. So goods purchased by Anita, this is also purchases, right? 1,40,000. Expenses paid by Sunita 1 lakh, that is 18,000. Sale value 6 lakh. Goods taken by Sunita 24,000. So now next coming to this, see here, joint venture account. We will need to prepare the joint venture account, right? So how to prepare this joint venture account in the books of Anita and Sunita? Joint venture account, debit, credit, particulars, rupees, particulars, rupees. So next coming on to on the credit side. So by joint bank account, here by joint bank account, sales or income received. So any kind of sale has been made means, or any kind of income has been received means, you need to enter. So in the question we have sale, right? They are given the sales. So by joint bank account, that is sales. So what is the value of sale that is given? 6 lakh rupees is the value of sale. So next coming on to what is there? By co-venture account, sale or income received by the co-venturers. If any kind of goods has been taken by the co-venturers means, we need to enter over here. In the question they are given goods taken over by Sunita. Where is that? She has taken the goods, right? At the end there she has taken the goods. So where it will be entering? By co-ventures account. Who is the co-venturers that is taking the goods here? Sunita. So why? By Sunita account. Sunita's account, that is what is this? Goods taken over. She has taken the goods, right? Right. How much is the worth of goods she has taken over? That is of 24,000. Done. So next what is there? This is the balancing figure. We will see later if it is a loss or profit on joint venture. So next coming on to this debit side. What is there on the debit side? First thing is to co-ventures, assets introduced by the co-venture, stock or assets introduced by the co-ventures. So here two co-ventures account, right? So two co-ventures account, assets introduced, assets brought. You can take brought, 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 assets brought. So here asset has been brought, right? Goods purchased by Anita has been paid, right? So what we need to write? We need to write how much of amount she has been brought. So this co-venture is Anita. So this is co-venture. We can't write co-venture. Who is has brought? We need to write her name. So by Anita's account, how much of purchase she has been made? That is worth of 1,40,000. Done. Next. So here goods has been purchased by Anita. So why we wrote to Anita's account? Don't write co-venture's account. To Anita's account 1,40,000. Say take for example, goods has been purchased from joint bank. Goods has been purchased from bank account means we will be writing to joint bank account. So in the first problem we wrote like that, right? So here assets has been brought by Anita. So why to Anita's account we have written. If the goods has been purchased by bank means to bank account. So next what is there in this joint co-ventures? There is joint venture account. To co-ventures account, expenses paid by co-ventures. If any co-venture, if any partner has paid an expenses means we will be recording that. So in the question they are given Sunita has paid some expenses value. So we need to write. So here to Sunita's account. So here we are written to co-ventures account, expenses paid, right? So who is the co-venture? That is Sunita. To Sunita's account, expenses paid. How much is the expenses paid by Sunita? 18,000. So next what is there? To joint bank account, expenses paid by joint bank account. So these are all the expenses paid by joint bank account. To joint bank account. To joint bank account, what are all the expenses? Wages worth of 50,000 plus expenses. Manufacturing expenses 1,70,000 plus administration expenses 36,000. Totally it will be 2,56,000. Done. So next, what is there? Yeah, done until here. So you need to see profit or loss on consignment. So here I'll be first totaling of credit side, what that is 6,24,000 will be there. So on the debit side, 1,40,000 plus 18,000 plus 2,56,000. So it is 4,14,000. So credit side is more. So when the credit side is more means it is, that is debit side will be less. So debit side is less means we'll be considering that as profit on consignment. So to write that, to co-ventures account. So what is it? Total profit minus 6 lakh, that is 1,86,000 is the profit. No, it's not 1,86,000. I'm sorry. This is 14 lakh 18,000 2 lakh 50. No, wait. 6 lakh minus 1,40,000 minus 18,000 minus 2,56,000. It is 1 lakh. No, it's not 1 lakh. So it is 6,24,000. 6,24,000. 6,24,000 minus 1,40,000 minus 18,000 minus 2,56,000. That will be 2,10,000 is the profit. So this need to be distributed among co-venturers. So who is the co-venturers? Anita and Sunita. So on what ratio they are distributing the profit among themselves? That is of 3:2 ratio. So 2,10,000 into 3 by 5. So for her it will be of 1,26,000. Sunita 2,10,000 multiplied by 2 by 5. So value will be 84,000. So done. So here it is tallied. It is known that it is profit on joint venture. So next we need to prepare co-venturers account, debit, credit, particulars. Who are the co-venturers? That is Anita and Sunita. Anita and Sunita. Done. So what is that we have on the credit side of co-ventures account? First is joint bank account, cash introduced by the co-venturers. By joint bank account, any cash that has been introduced by the co-venturers we need to record over here. So what is the cash contributed? Anita 2 lakh and Sunita 1 lakh. Anita 2 lakh rupees, Sunita 1 lakh rupees. So next it is by joint ventures account, that is goods, or at any goods has been introduced means we need to write over here. So that is Anita has been introduced the goods, right? So by joint venture account, so that is goods introduced by, who has introduced? Anita has introduced. What is the worth of goods introduced by Anita? That is 1,40,000. So this girl and Sunita has not introduced anything. So next is expenses paid. So Sunita has paid the expenses, right, by joint ventures account. So expenses paid. So how much she has paid expenses? 18,000 rupees of conveyance charges is paid by Sunita. That need to be recorded. So next we will be seeing this later. This is joint balancing figure. Next is to joint ventures account, sale value. Sale or the goods which has been taken over. If the co-venturers has decided to take any kind of goods means we need to record over here. To joint venture account, goods taken over. So what is the goods? Who has taken? Sunita has taken the goods worth of 24,000. That need to be recorded, right? So next coming on to what is there here? So here we have, that is loss means. So here we need not write one more thing. I'll be writing here. I left over here. So it is a loss means we need to write over here, but it is a profit on joint ventures. So it is profit on joint venture means here we'll be writing by joint ventures account, profit on joint venture. joint venture account profit. So here what is the profit given to Anita and Sunita? For Anita it is 1,26,000 and for Sunita it is 84,000. Obviously it is credit side is more than the debit side. So what is the credit side value is 4,66,000 for Anita, the Anita side. So here for Sunita side it is 2,02,000. Done. So now any year value it is coming, the balancing figure is the surplus value which need to be given by joint bank account to this co-venturers. So it is the joint bank account balancing figure that need to be transferred for Anita and Sunita, right? So what is the value that will be is, there it will be 4,66,000 and here 2,02,000 minus 24,000, 1,78,000. Done. So next we need to prepare joint bank account. Debtors, creditors. So particulars rupees. So in joint bank account what we'll be writing first? First thing is that is expenses paid. So how much is the expenses paid? We'll be recording here. So to joint ventures account, by joint venture account, so what are the expenses paid that need to be written here? So total expenses is 2,56,000. So next coming on to what are all the co-ventures accounts. So here we had the profit, right? So here we had the surplus over here that need to be written here. So see, by co-ventures account surplus balance of co-ventures account. So by co-ventures account surplus value of Anita, how much is the surplus value of Anita? That is 4,66,000. Of Sunita it is 1,76,000. So this is the value that should be given, right? This is the value that need to be given to this co-venturers from the joint bank value. There is a surplus here, surplus in the joint ventures. Even after paying profit, they have this surplus over here. So this surplus, if it is on a credit side, means this is that need to be paid, right? So it is total, it is 6,44,000. So on the credit side, what is there? To co-ventures account, cash introduced. Yes, co-ventures has introduced the cash. Co-ventures account. So what is the cash that has been introduced? So by Anita, she has introduced worth of 2 lakh and Sunita has introduced worth of 1 lakh rupees. So it is totally 3 lakh of cash introduced. So next we need to write, that is sales. So what is there? Sale in the joint ventures. To joint venture, it is sales. What is the value of sales? Sale value is 6 lakh rupees. Done. So if you want can total, the total will always be same, that is 9 lakh rupees. It should get tallied. 9 lakh rupees. So here you need to understand this is a surplus that is to be paid for the joint venture. If it is on debit side, means that is the deficit that they need to be paid. Done. So this is all about problem number 1 and 2. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Thank you.